Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 6 of the Game Night audio podcast. My name is Swag and I am of course joined by the best damn game reviewer on the net, KWING.
Hey, what's up radio fans? We're back for our 6th show. You can't get rid of us, so you're stuck with us.
Absolutely not. We are not going anywhere. We got a lot to talk about in this episode today. I am fresh back from Konami's big press event that they had last Thursday. Not quite as interesting as I was hoping. I was hoping to see a new Castlevania title or maybe even a new Contra or something like that, which they didn't really roll out, but we will get into that in today's news segment here.
So it was a major snore fest?
A little bit. Well, we'll get into it shortly here, and then as always, we are going to read the news, the press releases. We're going to head it on over to KWING in a bit, and he's going to give you the new releases for the week. And we are going to end off the program talking about the games that we are currently playing. So, let's go ahead and move on to the news.
News with a swag.
It's not that bad.
So, first piece of news that I have for you guys, especially this is for you guys that live in California, specifically in the San Francisco Bay Area, or preferably within driving distance. This Saturday, April 18th, starting at 7, is the National Championship Finals of Street Fighter 4.
Ooh.
GameStop, the world's largest video game retailer, has partnered with Capcom and the EVO Championship Series, the largest and longest running fighting game tournaments in the world. So this event is going to take place, like I said, this Saturday at 7 at Fort Mason in San Francisco, where 16 national finalists will battle it out for the grand prize before advancing to represent the U.S. in an international exhibition featuring champions from Japan and Korea.
Ooh.
Street Fighter fans will be able to experience the action up close and personal, as the finalists will be playing live on stage with a giant jumbo screen to show off every bit of the battle. So
yeah, there's nothing like playing in person.
No, well, you know, I went to the they did this big tournament last year for Super Smash Brothers.
Right.
And, you know, it was pretty decent. I mean, the guy won, like, $5,000 and stuff like that. I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen my video if you're familiar with my page. But you can go check out my Swag Show page, and I do have coverage from that event. So, additional event festivities include Street Fighter 4 gameplay kiosks and an autograph signing with Yoshinori Ono, who is a producer for Street Fighter 4. There's also a few other things in there. Performances by Freestyle Dance Crew and some other things. But autograph signing with the producer for the game, that's definitely one of the highlights. So, if you are in the San Francisco Bay Area, get your ass down there. I will be there covering the event. So you guys want to talk to me personally, I will be there covering the event. And it should be fun.
You gonna play?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it depends. Well, I'm not playing in the tournament, obviously. I already own the game here at home, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I see somebody I want to challenge, I might get in there. Who knows? I mean, I've gotten pretty good with Sagat on this one, so who knows? We'll see what happens. Next piece of news I have is, hey, it's your favorite rock band related news. In you can now download the latest album from Guns N' Roses, Chinese Democracy.
Nice.
The entire album is now available for download on the Rock Band Music Store. Now, I have to say, I'll discuss it more in the Now Playing section, but I've been playing a lot of Rock Band 2 lately, and I did actually get a chance to play one of the songs that is off Chinese Democracy. The name of it escapes me right now. But I have to admit, it's actually a pretty decent song. I was kind of skeptical, and I didn't think this album was going to be that great. But considering that they have Buckethead, who is just this virtuoso guitarist as their new guitarist, and you can totally tell it's him. But hey, it was actually pretty decent. I mean, I got to admit, I hate Axl Rose. I think that he's just, he's just the biggest a-hole in the history of rock. He really is.
Ouch.
He is. He's such a jerk to everybody, yet people still love. Don't get me started on Axl Rose. Okay, moving on to the next piece of news. NCSoft, who is the world's premier publisher and developer of massive multiplayer games. Actually, they pretty much just publish City of Heroes, but they're starting a new studio called Paragon Studios.
Good for them.
Yeah, which is basically going to be the home base for their City of Heroes development franchise. Actually, this will be on the Renegade Reviewers DVD. I did an interview with the lead developer of City of Heroes about their new thing that they're rolling out, which is called the City of Heroes Architect Edition, which is the first MMO where you can create your own missions for people to play through. Almost kind of like Little Big Planet, where you can create your own levels and then everyone around the world can play. This is the first MMO where you can create your own missions and then people from around the world can come and play your own missions.
Right.
So that actually is, kind of a really cool thing. And I know you get City of Heroes and City of Villains, together in one pack. So best of luck to them. Best of luck to Paragon Studios on their new studio there. So
good luck, guys.
Yeah, congrats to them. And again, if you guys want to see my interview with the lead developer, that will be on the Renegade Reviewers DVD, which should be on sale this Friday. Woo-hoo! Keeping fingers crossed, should be on sale this weekend.
RenegadeReviewers.com.
That's right. And one of the final pieces of news I have here is that for you guys in Canada, I know I usually get kind of local, but I know that we do have some listeners north of the border. If any of you guys are planning on attending the 2009 Canadian Game Developers Conference, they have announced the keynote speakers, which are BioWare founders Ray Muzyka, M-U-Z-Y-K-A, and Greg Zeschuk. Why do they have to have last names that are so hard to pronounce? But anyway, the founders of BioWare, which have made some really, really awesome games in the past, will be the keynote speakers at the 2009 Canadian GDC, which should be interesting. I actually, did just talked to BioWare about their Dragon Age Origins game coming out real soon, and I still haven't posted that interview yet. I know I talked about it before. I still haven't posted. I want to try and get to that this week. But one of the other things that I want to talk about here is I was at Konami's media event on Thursday, and I'm going to kind of throw this in. This is usually the kind of stuff I would throw in the Now Playing section, but I didn't really get a chance to get hands-on with too many things, so I'm going to do it in news. Like I said before, I kind of was expecting Konami to roll out, at least announce, like a new Castlevania game or something like that. I suppose the only franchise that they announced a new installment for is Silent Hill. So there is a new Silent Hill game coming out called Shattered Memories, and this is for the Wii. Now, what this is actually kind of like what they did with Resident Evil with a director's cut.
Right.
Now, I don't totally get this, but this is how they described this in their presentation. They took the original Silent Hill game and they took the basic premise of it, but yet they still changed it around. Now, how they described it, they compared it to the new Battlestar Galactica series to the old Battlestar Galactica series. Like, they took the basic premise and story, but they still changed a lot of things around. So, like I said, I don't totally know how much is going to be changed from the first Silent Hill game, but this is going to be essentially kind of like the the Resident Evil director's cut like they did for Wii, which I believe that you liked, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Reviews coming for that on the exclusive to the first volume of the DVD, much to the dismay of many fans, but it's too big for the internet, people.
Definitely going to be a big review. I'm looking forward to that one too.
Yeah.
I'll go into a couple of other games that they announced really quick. There's a video game version of the movies Saw, so the Saw franchise.
Really?
Yes, there is a video game that is coming out, and the game takes place chronologically between the first and second movies. So this game is supposed to tie the first and second movies together. Now, the very first thing that I noticed when Konami was giving their presentation about this is that... have you seen any of the Saw movies, KWING?
I saw one.